completed your workout with the shoulder, let's look at some ways you can stretch them out. So from here, you can do a mermaid. You can have your legs in the traditional mermaid position. Some might find that uncomfortable for the hips, so you can have your legs like so, or even flat on the floor. You can use the squat stand or the tow bar. You press yourself away from the base, and the arm can reach overhead, and then you bring the glide board back in, and then you reach overhead. You don't even need to move the glide board if you feel like that's too much pressure. I like to add a little bit of a twist with the reach, and then I reach around to really open up that rib cage and that chest. And then I come back, and then I do the other side. Remember to do both sides. Another way to stretch is through using the total gym is with the lat stretch. So you catty corner your knees to the left, you take your left arm, place it on the right rail, and you just sit back onto your heels for a really nice stretch. To intensify the stretch, you move your hand up the rails, and you can use the other hand to assist pulling the glide board up, and then really feeling that stretch right through the left lat. Again, remember to do both sides. And then lastly, you can always attach the arm cable. You can use the cable and the weight of the glide board, knuckle down, sit, and you can sit back and let yourself get a nice stretch. You can put two handles in one hand and feel this stretch. You can also scoot yourself to one side and then really feel the stretch that way so you get more of that diagonal pull. This is a nice alternative if kneeling was uncomfortable with the last stretch I showed you. And lastly, you can turn yourself around, keep your feet on the ground, and think about your posture here in opening up your arms and letting your glide board come down toward the base. Watch for the neck coming too far forward. Think about the arms reaching out to the sides and then gently gliding backward, and the collarbones growing apart from one another versus squeezing the shoulder blades and sticking your chest out. It's a very different stretch if you just open up gently, and you can even let your wrists go back into extension to get even more of a stretch. That'll provide a neural stretch as well. So with anything, you can hold these stretches for 30 to 60 seconds and breathe deeply with each one.